Yo, this is Real Talk E. Welcome to the Locker Room. We talk nothing but basketball. Now, y'all heard the news already. The Suns have hired a new coach. Frank Vogel is the Phoenix Suns' new coach. And why is this news? Let me explain. Suns have fired Monty Williams, who is a 2022 Coach of the Year. A great coach, one of the best coaches in the NBA, very humble coach. But I guess they felt like it was time for a change. The front office and the owner felt like it's time for them to make they have their own print on the team, on the identity of the team. So they fired Monty Williams and they were looking for coaches. Now, one thing I want to say only. I am so happy, and no disrespect, I mean this with the utmost respect. I am so happy they did not hire Doc Rivers. Thank God. And why am I saying this? No knock on Doc Rivers, but he just hasn't made it past the second round, and I don't know how long. I don't even know if he's ever made it past the second round. Which, for a Suns team that wants to win, we can't have that. We want to make it past the second round. We want to make it past the third round, and we want to be the last team standing. Frank Vogel, who is the person that the Suns hired, has a identity of being a defensive coach. What do the Suns lack? Defense. What do the Suns need? Defense. Now, if he can find a way to get these boys to play defense, oh my God, bro, give him whatever amount of money he needs. Please and thank you. And if Chris Paul doesn't want to play defense, go ahead. Goodbye. It's time for you to go anyways, my boy. You've done enough for me. I thank you for what you did, but it's time to go. DeAndre Ayton, he didn't want to play defense. Get him up out of here. Because my point guard and my center got to play defense. And if you can find a way to have Booker and KD's defense to evolve to a new level, thank you. I would love that for the Suns. And then I know for a fact that the Suns, if they can improve their defense, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. They got scorers in Booker and KD. Off the bench, if he could utilize the weapons that Monty Williams didn't utilize in TJ Warren and Terrence Ross, the Suns are very, very good. They know what they got to do. And with that being said, I know that the Suns general manager, James Johnson, and the owner, they will find ways to make moves this offseason for better players around Devin Booker and Kevin Durant. And if that means trading Chris Paul, then they will trade Chris Paul. If that means trading DeAndre Ayton, they will trade DeAndre Ayton. I'm sorry. We need to win. And whoever doesn't want to be part of that, whoever doesn't want to give their full effort, goodbye. And Frank Vogel, defensive coach, champion coach, won with the Lakers in 2020. Lord knows what he could do with this team. You got Kevin Durant, Devin Booker. If we keep DeAndre Ayton, great center. Suns need a couple of more pieces around these guys, and we're good. We're good. Our next topic that we'll be talking about, and I'm pretty sure everybody knows this. Shannon Sharpe has left FS1 and Undisputed. Now, why is this news? Shannon Sharpe is, in my opinion, a very, very great talent. He is very smart in the way he argues his points, the way he delivers his message. He knows his football. He knows his basketball. He knows how to, go back and forth with somebody, how to debate. And not only that, he understands conversations and how to take it down a notch and bring it up a notch when necessary. Now, if you sit here and tell me you couldn't see this move happening, you're lying. Because I was watching Stephen A. Right, like a 9-10 minute clip that he posted on his YouTube channel, part of, from his podcast or whatever, and he played a very very important clip, and it was, please forgive me for forgetting his name, like please forgive me, but it was a football player, I believe it was earlier this season, and he dropped, like he passed out, had something wrong with his heart in the beginning of the game, I believe it was, and basically the game was postponed. I think it was actually canceled. And Skip Bayless, he was like, "Oh, they gotta play the game. Why are they stopping the game? Just because he, something happened to him, da da da." But this is something serious. This is not just, oh, he fell, he got back up, oh, he got injured, he could get out. No, this is like something scary that we've, I don't think we've seen happen to an athlete. And if we did, probably like once or twice. And sometimes, and not even sometimes, there are times where the athlete's health is way bigger than the sport. And not only just bigger than the sport, it's bigger than the game. And I'm pretty sure any of those players on that court in that given moment, they don't want to play that game after that just happened. They're thinking to themselves like, this could happen to me. So for you to sit here and put out that tweet and say, they should have played that game, and then Shannon brings it up on Undisputed, and basically he's like, no, I'm not going back on that tweet. I said what I said. I'm not apologizing, nor am I fixing it or explaining myself. Now Shannon Sharpe, as a 3-time Super Bowl champion, as a football star, superstar, legend, he didn't take lightly to that. And I'm pretty sure there's also other reasons why he's leaving. I'm pretty sure there's some contract disputes and stuff like that. But they have agreed that after the NBA Finals, he's gone. He's leaving. I mean, this is a very big loss for Undisputed, a very big loss for FS1. And if Stephen A. does what he said, he said he wants to bring him on First Take for at least 1 day a week. If that's what Shannon Sharpe wants, that will be a steal for Stephen A. and First Take. To have Stephen A. debate Shannon Sharpe on First Take is amazing. Amazing. In my opinion, and I'm pretty sure numbers back this up too, Stephen A. Smith is one of, if not the biggest and the best sports analysts right now in the media. Now, we see him debate with JJ Redick, and we all love those debates. Even when sometimes we might think it goes too far, we love those debates. When he's going to have Shannon Sharpe right there with him, it's like, how much more can you ask for? Honestly, yeah. JJ Redick, Stephen A. Smith, and Shannon Sharpe debating basketball, debating sports. 3 of the best sports analysts in media out there right now. Who would complain? I wouldn't. And another thing I want to say, the thing why Stephen A. why he's at the top, it's like you gotta respect him in the way he moves. I mean, while he was speaking about Shannon Sharpe and this whole incident, he was sitting here and talking about Skip Bayless, and he was saying, and this is not the first time he said this. I've heard him say this multiple times. He'll let you know his point of view on Skip Bayless. That we don't agree on nothing. On camera, off camera, we do not agree on anything. But that's my man's. He gave me a chance when nobody gave me a chance. He put me in a position when nobody wanted to put me in the position. When my career was supposed to be over, he opened a door for me. And he let you know that. He's forever grateful for that. So he let you know I'm not going to say nothing bad about him. Nor am I going to leak his business. Nor am I going to demand him to tell me what happened. But what I will say, this is a very big loss. And to hear somebody say that is nothing but the utmost respect. Nothing but the utmost respect. And not only that, he understands the talent that's coming up. He understands the talent that is around him. He understands the pieces and other networks and pieces that are even on his network on ESPN. He understands all of that. And he knows what they bring to the table. And the reason why he's bringing all of them to First Take is because why not? He want to be number one. He want to continue having a number one show that he's had for the last 11 and almost, I think it's 11 and a half years. So why not bring these amazing talents on and debate with them and show the world how talented they are and how great they are at debates? He brought JJ Redick on. And look how much we love JJ Redick. We love JJ Redick. And we love when they go back and forth. And if you could bring Shannon Sharpe and have JJ Redick on that 1 day or 2 days a week, oh my God, that's all we could ask for. Bro, I would tune in every single time, bro. But anyways, y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. This is Real Talk with E, and it's time to leave the locker room. I'm going to catch y'all. Safety in my hearts.
Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
The officials have to review it. And the Lakers win the game. Banks it in. He banks in the three. To win it. Good.
That's why he's NBA All-Defensive Team. Adebayo, sky high with the block and rejection.
This is for the win. Got it. Wow.
At 7, working against Butler, got down.